We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break!
They go play action here on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 18-yard line.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And that's complete. And a loose football. Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bears take over. Throwing is Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leap.
In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Williams.
First down, Chicago.
Pass complete to Odunze. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll get 34 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller, because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Williams looking to do it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to be just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves Jack that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go.
6.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We're scoreless after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Smash. Check. No. Read up. Unlock line. Ready.
A run straight ahead with H. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The Dolphins are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here now a third down and 8.
Get it. Bronco.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
Trap 60. Cowboy 80.
H.N. on the counter. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Play action. Now Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another 18 on the previous snap as well. To the air, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nifty move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Returnable for Thomas. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add up.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 70 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
16 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
Ready.
Now A.J. on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 2nd and 15. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And got his man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A final shot before break. Williams. This is caught at the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Williams looking to do it himself. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Hey, ready.
And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down.
Back.
First and 10 at the 38.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll get this out past the 45 and the 47. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Okay, ready.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now 2nd and 5.
What is up?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
What is it up?
To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Santos with the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Up the middle, Achane. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Bronco switch. Rig it. Ready, right.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll pick up about 3 there after the 43.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
60 Bison.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Here's Thomas. Calling a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to forward on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What is up?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
18-yard line.
What is up?
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down.